It's not often that we talk about a entire series on this podcast, aka Padders. Welcome back to it. I'm Peter A. DeLuca. I'm the film buff, your obsessive film fanatic. I'm not even a cinephile. I'm a FF, film fanatic. And today we're discussing Fantastic Beasts. Not the movies individually. There's a lot of notes about this series overall. There's a lot of things I feel like people miss and take for granted. So because we're continuing a little bit of a Harry Potter thread, if you will. We did Harry Potter earlier. We did Discovering Harry Potter. Now we're doing Fantastic Beasts. So let me tell you all about it.
Quiet on the set.
Camera speed.
Sound production. Take one.
Action.
To bring you up to speed, my AKA Padders. I was in Cancun. I was in Mexico. Big giant resort. Lots of fun. Not too much sunshine. Lots of rain. But all inclusive. So you're eating and drinking all day. They had one amazing gym and they had one amazing tennis court. Got that in because you got to balance it out. And then at night, HBO Family. They were showing. So essentially, we would get back to the hotel room at around 2:30, 3 o'clock. HBO Family was running all the Harry Potter movies. So this entire time in Mexico, it was Prisoner of Azkaban, The Goblet of Fire, and so on and so forth. And then we get back. Everything is New Year's Eve. It is the Philadelphia, because that's where the film buff is nowadays. Philadelphia, PA, Center City. You come back, and it's New Year's Eve, so that's going to be all night, and then it's Mummers Parade early the next morning. During all of this, I'm back and forth with work. I'm prepping a giant data migration for everything, aka pad. Like, basically my entire life's work. There's just like a lot of things happening, but we're still publishing, we're still recording, we're still reading for the YouTube channel, and we're still drawing. So all of this stuff, live streaming here and there. My live streaming is really not as consistent. I just wish I could live stream every single night. I don't know why. I just can't do it. But we get back, and we start the Harry Potter movies. My fiance and I, we start the Harry Potter movies with Chamber of Secrets, aka the Sorcerer's Stone, as they like to call it in the UK. And we watch the movies all the way through. So I dropped an episode on it. It was called Discovering Harry Potter. It's a few episodes back, so feel free to scroll down, catch it. Anything you might not find, I'll say, if I can phrase that right, go to AKAPAD.com and just type in, there's a search box. You can type in whatever you're looking for, and AKAPAD.com will deliver it to you, because that's how that site's designed. Some of the uploads might be a little bit behind, but relatively, if you, for example, want to see everything I've done with Harry Potter, type that in and the website produces it, and you can just stay on the website. You don't have to go far. Watch all the videos, listen to all the podcasts, and just hang out in general. So we get through the Harry Potter movies, and I'm like, look, we have to get into Fantastic Beasts. Because I remember enjoying parts of these movies. I can't tell you any plots at this point. This is a few days ago. Can't even tell you about the characters or what happens. I just know Johnny Depp's in the middle one. The Amber Heard stuff. He got kicked out of the third movie, but the third movie was also derailed because of COVID, and it didn't do as well as the other two. I don't even know what the box office numbers are, but I know the third one has Jude Law as Dumbledore. Then it's like, holy, like, let's go, man. Like, all systems are go. All systems are go. It is time to watch these movies. So we get into it, and I have to say, the first one of these movies, it takes a little bit. It really does, because we know the rules of some of the magic, which again, there's 8 movies to educate us on that. 7 parts, 8 movies for the Harry Potter series. But we know some of the logic of this world. J.K. Rowling is a part of these movies. Writer, person that conceived it, basically the controller, if you will, the director of the franchise, but putting in some good work with this stuff. But with the title, right? Like we know we have this angle. We know we're going to be dealing with the creatures of the world of Harry Potter. That just through the movies. I'm not talking about the books, but the movies we get like hints of it, but we don't get a deeper insight into this part of the world. And it's just fantastic. It really is. Like, as the title of the movie lays it out, these are just incredible creatures, all 3 movies. Great gimmicks, great hooks, just great ideas. A lot of it, there's like a seaweed, seahorse, giant monster. I think that's in the 3rd one. There's like a little mole that just kind of has like infinite pockets, and we see that creature in the bank vault for that in that first movie. But that's not really what we're discussing, because these are solid movies and no one really addresses it. No one out there, no other film critic just says this is the greatest spin-off we've ever seen from a film. We have 3 movies originally set up to be 5 or 6, but it was going to be a longer series that got derailed from bad PR and COVID. And we have this emotional weight by the time we hit that 3rd movie. There's characters that are lost that we don't want to see die. There's characters that are transformed we don't want to see transformed. And there's part of the Harry Potter trope it's a little bit of the Mission Impossible trope. Meaning, hey, I'm wearing a fake mask. I'm wearing a fake mask that no one could tell it's not me, because it's not realistic. Mission Impossible spent relatively 4 movies explaining what happened in Mission Impossible 2 with those masks. But this movie doesn't, because people can transform and it's just magic. But we get this growing dread. We get this growing need from Dumbledore that he is like a little bit of an arbiter. And it's not even related to Harry Potter. We can watch Fantastic Beasts, these 3 movies, and then watch Harry Potter, or not at all. This is a series, this is a storyline that stands on its own. The effects are there, the creature designs are there. It's a Harry Potter saga, or it's the Wizarding World. That's what they call it. The Wizarding World. It takes place in our world. It's not in the magical world, as the magic realm, as Harry Potter mostly is. So we get to see magic in the real world, and we see how they keep it hidden, and the lengths that they go to keep their existence secret. It's a lot of stuff, and Johnny Depp's character does lead into the Harry Potter saga. And it's a little bit depressing when we watch that 3rd movie, because we do want Johnny Depp in it. We want this conflict that was set up. The first movie sets up the 2nd movie perfectly. There is a real emotional weight. As, like I said, we see characters leave us. We see characters that fall in love with their memories erased. It's heavy stuff, aka Patters. To do something this well coming from Harry Potter and not have it be directly connected to Harry Potter, it's a testament to the imagination of J.K. Rowling. It really is. Harry Potter as a world, as a series, as a franchise, it's truly unique. And I just don't feel like this series gets enough credit. So, AKA Padders, you gotta check this series out. It's on HBO Max, as you would have guessed. I also believe it could be on Peacock. But check it out. I am an absolute fan of Fantastic Beasts. I really am.
Okay, that's a wrap.